neutral, but they are not. They're taking side with the PM people. They are corrupt. So to hell with the IC. Don't care about that shit.
Carl, I want to say this. Ingram said a while ago that integrity is important, and I think any reasonable and well-thinking person will agree with that. Integrity is important. Integrity, whatever you do, is important. But you know what is also important? It is important for people to maintain the right to protect their reputation and their good name from overzealous, flawed, and perfunctory reports coming from an overzealous IC. It is important for people to protect their rights and their good name and their reputation. We have a nasty habit in this country of condemning people without evidence, dogmatizing and demeaning people without evidence.
The Integrity Commission has a lot of evidence.
Just look here, idiot, shut your mic. Just because the IC say. No, the court is a properly constituted body to lay charges or to determine innocent and guilt, not the IC.
Right.
So whoever it is, whether it is a public servant or a politician, who wants to take the IC to court to protect their name, they have a right to do so. If I even want janitor in any ministry anywhere want to take the IC to court for impugning its character, he has a right to do so. Yeah? And that is a culture we need to resist, that urge to demean people and to dogmatize people and crucify people because IC say without evidence.
Sir, in a modern democracy, what you're proposing is not allowed.
I'm done.
Hold on, are you next, Mr. King? Mr. King, are you after foresight? So please be patient.
Carl, I'd like to say something, please. When you're alone.
You finish, HR?
Yeah, man, go ahead, Carl.
Oh, all right, go on, thing there.
Mr. Ingram.
Maxwell, go on.
Yes, Mr. Ingram keep on using the word integrity, and making assumption and stuff like that, right? And going down the wrong path, right? The thing I despise about that word integrity, right, is that Mr. Ingram, I hear them make some utterance before, a lot of utterance.
If you're calling my name, sir, please ascribe something to it. If you're accusing me, give me the right to defend myself. And if you're accusing me,
sir, I have heard you made some utterance, and
if you're attempting to tarnish my integrity, sir, present the facts, sir. Present the facts now. If you can't present them, shut up. Present the facts now, sir. Present them now or shut up.
Sir, when you're gonna talk about,
I want to go out there. I want to go out over here.
Maxwell, go on.
When you're gonna talk about integrity, okay? When you guys are talking about the prime minister,
tap up the screen at the same time.
When
Tap up.
The prime minister, 18 or how many, 28 or 40, whatever bank account, and you guys know that is incorrect. When you guys are talking about all these things that is not true, right? Where's the integrity within this, right? Earlier on, they were talking about this gentleman and the IC, right? And you're saying I wouldn't go in that direction, right? But at the same time, when you guys are talking about things, you guys are going in a direction that's not even there, right? You guys are spreading false narrative all over the place, right? Blatant lies. Look at a few days ago when you guys are showing people houses. Why you, Mr. Ingram, don't come out and talk about integrity? This is wrong, right? You guys are showing people houses, saying they're deporting people and they're putting them there. Where's the integrity, sir?
Sir, there is evidence with the flight records that the 25 deportees landed in the country recently.
Sir, stop that nonsense.
1 second. Let me respond to that.
Hold on. No. James,
Philippians.
You cannot do this on this platform. There is the minister.
Relax, Philippians. Relax,
this is Kerry, Travi. This is Kerry.
Kerry, calm down. Let us not.
I want to kick the boy with the sun not shine. You see, Kerry, not on this platform. Don't spread any misinformation. Mute your mic.
Kerry, calm down, man.
Go ahead, Trav.
Remember,
Mute
man.
your mic.
Come down, when them people that chat rubbish, we love get. We get animated. I don't realize
let
that
you
then
can't
shot
hear
the
to put them at
rubbish.
mute.
Then shot the rubbish and react in a get engulfed in a ball of confusion. How come how this tactic still a work, bro? When them say something, everybody.
No,
Like seriously?
it's not that is working, you know. It's just that
Hold on,
when-
hold
when
on,
I
Upper
listen
Max.
to this-
Upper Max, let me address the issue of what was said. Beg you a second. The man say 25 deportees landed at the country most recently. And I want to address that issue because every last Thursday of every month, Jamaican nationals who are being deported from the United States would have been flown into the island.
Third country nationals I'm referring to, sir.
Sir, can you be quiet? Please. Because your dunce is on full display and I hate seeing it and hearing it.
I am sure your capacity doesn't reach anywhere
sir,
close to
close
mine.
your mic.
But
Close
we
your
know
mic.
your capacity, sir, which is very
Close your
limited.
mic.
Lock your mic and shut up.
Close your mic. You ever notice when you don't talk, me don't interrupt you? Because I don't need to lie and try to play no games to prove anything. I don't need to. Because here's the truth. No third country national has not landed in Jamaica. And I will bet you $2,000 US, Mr. Jim, if you can prove me wrong. Carl, you're going to hold me to what I just said that and make sure that I pay him. He never pay me though, when it is proven that I am right. But if I am wrong, I must pay him $2,000 US. He never pay me that in 100 Jamaican. I don't want it.
Are you sure you have
But-
2,000
But
US
Mr.
dollars,
Jim,
sir?
Mr. Jim, don't
Because
question
most
that.
people
What you
overseas
should do
can't
is
pay
prove
their
Hey,
that.
rent.
Kerry,
What you should do is prove the accusation.
Jim. Lock your mic.
What you should do is prove the accusation you made. Why you
The
worry
less him
about
talk,
whether
the
or not we
better.
have
The
the
less him
money?
talk, the better.
All right,
No,
so I'm saying
look,
no.
and the money is available. And you're not listen, you see your priorities and ambitions is all in the wrong place. You're worried about me now. When you should have worried about your integrity improving in the accusation you made and receiving the money that is now owed to you.
Sir, I won't even bother with the side issue.
The
Why
amount
is
is
it
a,
that the
it's no
government
side
is
issue. The
still...
main issue is you do not know what is going on and you're out here so talk up your mouth.
I'm going to
Every
respond.
last Thursday of the month, every last Thursday of every month, deportees are brought into Jamaica. Jamaican nationals
I know
are
that
brought
already.
into Jamaica. So how can you say most recently TCN coming to Jamaica when that one transfer has taken place?
Okay then. All right. Why is it that the government has clothed
You're going
this
into a new
deal in
question.
secrecy?
No, you don't have no more lie. You just tell one lie and we are deal with that. After many other lies, we escape and the one that we are do now.
No, I am
You
not telling
just
any
said
lies.
TCN coming to Jamaica most recently, and you need to prove that.
The
And if
house
you can't
in,
prove that, you
in
should be thrown from
Grandstone
the
St.
program.
Mary, the house in
You
Grandstone St.
should
Mary
be
was
thrown from
identified.
the program. So what you know? Somebody just said about add 5. No, somebody said about add 3,000. So
It's easy
5
to
plus
talk, but action is
5,500
very
US.
hard.
5,500 US is the amount. Anybody else want to add to it? Add to the bet.
Travi,
It's
I
at
think you should take those
5,500.
monies and assist your families.
And we are gonna say to you, sir. You see, you are trying to attack them. But here's philosophy. Socrates. The loser turns to accusation and demeaning folks and doing all of these things. And that's
But
exactly what
Travi,
you're doing.
If
That's
we are
exactly what you do.
speculating,
Hold on, no.
it
Jim,
would be the government.
Jim, close
who
your
has
mic.
caused
I'm
that.
not speculate.
Why
Jim,
is the deal closed
Kerry,
in secrecy?
close the brother mic. Close the brother mic. We are dealing with what you said. You said TCN coming to our country most recently. 6,500, 6,700 US dollars is being put up by myself and individuals in the chat for you to prove that. That's all we are declaring. Another
Sir.
2,000 US. So see there, 8,700 US dollars is being provided to you if you can prove that TCN come to the country.
If
That's
you
all
want
we
proof,
ask for.
sir, go in
That's all we
Grandstone
ask for.
St. Mary for the proof, sir.
No.
But
You
no,
need
hold
to
on there.
prove the
Sir,
claim you made.
No.
That's it.
You see,
You
Carl,
need to
this is
prove the
the crap
claim
that
that
is
you
happening.
made.
Hold on.
Spreading the propaganda.
All right. Hold on there, Philippian.
9,700.
Travis.
Yeah.
Travis and Philippian.
Yeah.
Philippian. All them a do a deep in the argument. Make we hear him talk. Make we hear him say no. Come in, Mr. King.
No,
Spreading the same lie with TVG are spreading.
Yeah, but listen up. Make we hear where him say no. A theme time for talk.
Yes,
Mr.
what I'm
King,
saying
Carl,
now, I'll be brief. What I'm
Carl,
saying is
hear me
that you
say.
realize that if the Jamaica Gleaner did not leak this third country national deal that Jamaica has signed, you know that we wouldn't know anything about it as the citizens of Jamaica? Why is it that the government didn't come forward and provide
So when the
adequate
government is having
information on this
diplomatic
deal
talk,
instead of doing it without our knowledge?
when the government is having diplomatic talk, they should just prematurely just come and confront the Jamaican people with unfinished information. Shut the fuck up, boy, and go suck your mother.
Yeah,
you come here
Philippians,
with a fucking liar. You're too fucking lie, man. Come on, for this, me tell you.
Philippian and me take you down. Me nah
Thank you,
go.
Carl.
Philippian, me
Thank you,
take you
Carl.
down. Relax.
Thank you, Carl. Thank you.
Cool off
Thank you,
yourself,
Carl.
Philippian.
Carl, thank you.
Yeah,
I
cool
want to
off
have the same
yourself.
energy for dream same way.
Yeah, me can't give you that type of energy.
Why didn't you
Really,
don't carry? Why
Cool
didn't you
off
don't
yourself,
carry?
Philippian.
Travis,
Mr. King.
Yes, so what I'm
Wrap
saying,
up what you say.
Carl,
Wrap up what you say. Wrap up what
I'm
you
going to
say.
wrap it up.
Thing carry. I'm protesting. Should they go carry too?
The reason
Wrap up what you say.
The reason why the citizens of Jamaica are speculating, Carl, is because the government failed to provide satisfactory information to us, right? If the Gleaner didn't leak the report until now, we wouldn't know. People would only be flooding our country, and we don't know what was going on.
Okay,
All
I
right,
want to
Mr. King, hear this, Mr. King. Because you never know, you never know not yet, you know. Hold on, man. Who's to ever try to ask a question, they soon get to ask a question, please. Just hold off a little bit, please.
something I just wanted to say.
Yeah, but hold off them, Maxwell. Hold off them, man. They try to get in something, and every time when they cut me lose my chain of thought. Remember, some of we not young again, you know. Look here, Mr. King. You don't always remember the present, but you don't feel to remember the past. And when it's
Carl, you don't need to do that. Honestly, Carl, you don't need to do that. The man tell a blatant lie just now.
Travis, allow me, please. Mr. King, you always conveniently never remember the past yet. You see how quickly you start to talk about if it wasn't a whistleblower from the cleaner, we only know all of this. Peter Phillips signed a MOU for years. I hide it from evening Prime Minister. Him alone didn't know about that MOU. So when you come and talk about this MOU or whatsoever talk, the minister and the government say one thing. Say they were going to come to the country as soon as the logistic work out. In other words, as soon as the I dotted and the T crossed.
How convenient, Carl Lewis.
Carl, Dr. Phillips's matter was to protect national security, sir.
What?
Also to add to
Sir,
that, Carl.
and you hide it from your Prime Minister? Not your Prime Minister, I know. Your
Carl,
Prime Minister?
Carl, because the agreement was
National
not.
security.
Let me add something to that.
Carl,
Hold on,
Carl,
guys,
let
let me
me
say
ask you
something, please.
Jim,
Guys,
hold on, let me
because
add
the
something to that,
agreement, if you listen to the interview that the Prime Minister did with Cliff Hughes, he said everything was not finalized, so they did not come to the people. Everything is not final, and up to today, everything is not finalized.
Everything.
Yeah, so
That
so
is the reason why they did not come to the people.
Carl, I want
And
to ask
when
a question.
Jamaica, guys, allow me to talk. Allow me to talk, please. This is the reason why they did not come to the people. The Prime Minister said he would have held a press conference and talk to the people, but it was not finalized. So when Jamaica Gleaner released it, they released the wrong information because there's two different programs that they end up talking about 10,000 people being sent to Jamaica.
Tell us what their program is.
Mute your mic,
All right.
Ingram. All right?
Kerry, let me add something now, please.
I end there. Go ahead, guys. I'll mute.
Carl,
Yeah,
when you
man.
finish,
All
I want
right.
to ask a question.
You see, this nonsensical statement that the government did not bring it to the public is as it says, it's a stupid statement. Because let's face the fact, when governments around the world are signing memorandums of understanding, most times the people of the country do not know about it. And let me point out a specific situation. When Michael Manley and PJ Patterson subsequently were signing the memorandum of understanding with the Cuban government to put the people of Cuba into servitude to work for Jamaica, when did we find out about it?
Sir, that third country national proposed deal has nothing to do with the interests of Jamaica, sir. Sir, that third country national deal.
Kerry, mute Jim the man, mute the key shut up the man.
He put them in
Not
servitude.
anything to the conversation. Shut him up, man.
Servitude, and nobody knew about it.
I want to ask a
when we
question,
found out
Carl.
about it? You know when we found out about it? We found out about it when the international bodies came down upon us. After the Cuban government did
Donald
not
Trump, we
want
could
to
find
sign,
about it.
did not want, whatever you want to call it. When the Cuban government refused to sign an amicable agreement that would put the
Who is it
people
that try
in
to ask a
better
question?
Me,
What a
Carl.
blatant, me.
Carl, like a
What
day
a
before,
blatant,
I asked a
what
question
a
before.
blatant inaccurate statement.
Ingram, you talk already. Somebody
What
else
a
have to talk.
blatant
I
inaccurate
want to hear the
statement.
money for his
For the longest time.
Blatantly inaccurate.
PJ Patterson, Michael Manley signed that memorandum of understanding without consulting the Jamaican people. Just
And the
like
Ministry
every
of
other
Health
government.
signed it in 23 and 24
And
also, sir.
nobody.
The Ministry of
and it
Health
was not
signed the
signed,
same
sir.
agreement 23,
It was not
24.
signed.
And
That's
so,
true.
Mr.
It was not
Ingram,
signed.
and so, Mr.
No,
Ingram,
hold on,
and
hold
so,
on. That's
Mr.
not
Ingram,
true.
Travis,
That's
and
not
so,
true.
Mr. Ingram, that is why, hold on, guys. So,
Hold
Mr.
on,
Ingram, that is why. So, Mr. Ingram, that is why you need faith. Hold on, now, guys. Hold on, now, guys.
We cannot give him a consensus on his statement.
No,
because
hold
his
on,
statement
I
is
am the one,
correct.
hold on, man. And so, Mr. Ingram, that is why we must shut your mouth about private MOU. Because it have done many times in the past.
You're
Let us not come here and talk about
you're convenient
MOU.
with conflicting issues, you know. That's what you're doing.
No, let us come here and talk about
You're
any
simply
secret
conflicting
MOU.
issues.
Because the biggest one was done by Peter Phillips.
The argument
Who
that
signed
the
an MOU
Prime Minister,
that even
the
Prime
argument
Minister
the
know
Prime Minister
about.
said to Cliff Hughes has nothing to do with the facts. Pure lies.
Carl,
Yeah.
can I get a chance to start? now,
What
Carl?
interest
Who is it? Who
does
is it?
third country
Horatio,
national
over time.
I would like
for
to say
Jamaica?
something.
Who is it one for
the
that?
one, I have the one
Maxwell?
on the ground.
Yeah.
No, Horatio
Yeah.
wants to say something.
Yeah, who?
Horatio,
I
I
want
want
to-
to ask a question.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
All right, I want to ask a question, right? Because it indicate that 25 TCN national come through the border of Jamaica. Where
Not go so. Not go so. Make
where
we
can
clear up that. Not go so.
where no, but where can we find? Is it that if we call customs or immigration, we can get the information that 25 TCN come?
Yes, man. You can get the information if you call.
Horatio.
Maybe not maybe not custom, but the access to
Customs supposed to
information.
be a part of it.
No,
So if it's
no,
in
you
it-
own it. No. Listen me now, man. Listen me now, my brother. You now get the information from custom. You will get it from the immigration. Access to information.
Immigration.
You're not
and
going to get it
customs.
from custom like that.
You get it from immigration. And
But go on,
customs.
talk. Finish your point.
So I'm saying, if 25 national come in at the country, we want to find out where we can get the information to really truly see if 25.
When you say 25 national, what you mean?
The TCNs that you're talking about.
Okay. That they are not national. When you say national, say I talk about we.
I misspoke myself. I should
Country
say
nationals. No, the program
Third
it's
country
third
nationals.
country
Third
nationals.
party. Yeah. All right,
Right.
go on.
Right. So that's a question I want to ask. Where can we go and get the information from?
But you get it right here. There is nobody come as yet.
Because basically, him to tell us we right here not giving factual information. So the bodies and the agency that have the factual information, that's why me ask.
Jamaica Information Service, sir. JIS.
But HR, him to tell us JIS is a government, whatever.
Well, then, sir, Horatio, there's nothing we can do for him.
TVJ had made the
There's
report.
nothing we can do for him. JIS is the authority, not TVJ or Gleaner. Because Gleaner told us that 10,000 people are coming here. That's a lie.
Sir,
Gleaner and TVJ also. Shut your mic, sir. I'm not talking to you.
You
I'm
see,
not talking to
this
you.
fool argument.
I am not talking to you.
JIS was subsumed
I
by
am not talking
Nationwide
to you,
News
Jim.
Network.
Lock your mic. Kerry, lock off Jim, the man. That's make you stop disturbing.
Carl, you can't take no Jim, because him really not bring nothing to the discussion, you know.
Right. So as I was saying, Gleaner told the public that 10,000 people will be coming here. That was proven to be a lie. Gleaner told us that the government will be hosting the TCNs in St. Mary. That was proven to be a lie. Gleaner told us that TCNs are already in the country. That was also a lie. Gleaner TVJ told us that the government will be hosting TCNs at an Airbnb in St. Mary. That was a lie. So Gleaner is not an authority on this. Gleaner is not an authority on this.
So in other words, then, every single thing where the Gleaner tell us is a lie.
Well,
so why should we believe them in a not what them say?
HR Ingram work again.
Let me add something to where HR Guru said. It was not only just a lie, they were caught in the lie. And when the demands were made for them to retract the statement, them print 2 lines round at the back of the Gleaner. 2 lines when nobody no see it. 2 lines to retract the false information that they put out in the public that these PNP are now running with. 2 lines in at the back of the paper. Carl. The Gleaner.
Okay.
Just like TVJ.
But Carl,
are not reliable sources.
The secret MOU that Mr. Phillips signed, I want to know if it was a breach of the Constitution right of the citizen of Jamaica.
Yeah, but watch you now. Follow me now. And we can ask the same question if the MOU where the government signed.
The simple answer is yes.
Breach of the Constitution. The simple answer is yes. Guys,
the simple answer is yes.
Guys, when somebody asks a personal question, if them call upon me for answer the question, or them call upon you, Travis, or anyone, please allow the person to answer before we dip into the argument, because that sounds good. Again, me lose my chain of thought. Say it again where you say, King.
I asked the question that I asked.
You were talking about Peter Phillips.
So my time
Please allow
Mr. King to repeat the question, man. Please allow Mr. King to repeat the question, please.
Yes, Carl, I'm reminding you what you were saying.
What the mic can repeat the question?
The question that Mr. asked, if the MOU that Mr. Phillips signed, right, that nobody knows about, if it was a breach of the constitutional right of the citizen of Jamaica.
Well, the interception of communication.
Stop, shut off him, man.
Brother, stop me talking, man, before me kick you out of the box. Why don't shut up? Me I try exercise a whole heap of patience today, you know, but yeah, make my patient I run out, man. Me not like do this, you know. Me not like for kick out people, me not like mute people, me not like just relax, man. You at least disturb the life, man.
Kerry, you're not working at Kerry.
Yeah, Carl.
Look here. Look, no, but you know, you just a talk out of terms so much,
all right,
man.
Carl, back to the Carl. So the question is a yes or no. The question is a yes or no.
Look here. I don't know if it was a breach of the Constitution, because that the matter in which that Mr. Phillips signed the MOU. One will tell you.
Carl, are you serious?
Carl, the answer is yes, Carl.
Are you serious, Carl?
Travis and others. Me I got beg you again. When somebody asks me a question, I'm like to deal with it, man. Let me deal with it, man. Everybody just a come in, so. What Peter Phillips do, it wasn't a breach of the Constitution as such, in my opinion, and how I see it. But what
Carl, why people who are telling the facts, you are quarrel with them?
No, I'm not quarreling about the problem. No, I'm not quarreling about the problem. No, the problem. Everybody are interject, and I make me lose my chain of thought. I'm not me worried about. If it is, me now say it right. Tell me when we finish now, please. When we finish, the call, it don't go so.
And I said the simple answer is yes.
And allow me to finish, and then you tell me, Travis, please.
Thank you, Travis.
I am saying that what Peter Phillips did, it the Constitution, in my opinion, which you are going to tell me otherwise, it wasn't a breach, but it was tidy. If you are going to hide it from everybody from the country, including the Prime Minister, that don't look good. But go ahead now, Travis.
I have nothing to say for it. You said all that needed to be said because that's what you wanted. So fine, I'm with it too.
Okay. So you agree with it then, Travis?
Hold on, Carl. Let me respond to it. You see, the Jamaican Constitution states that you cannot record audio without the permission of an individual. It is illegal. And the MOU that was signed by the man is an illegal one because it breaches the Constitution of the country. So it was wrong.
I am the one.
I am the one. I am the one. I am the one. I am the one. Did
He
you
was
know?
told to call and
I am
call
the one.
reject that.
You know what the constitution. You know what that MOU entail? You know what it said?
Exactly.
Before we said breach it, you know what it said?
Wiretapping is a MOU. I was
Okay.
Okay. Is a MOU.
People's right to privacy was taken away. And we are telling this, but no, you don't want to hear that. Let them
No,
make you say you want to say.
wiretapping is allowed provided that the court grants a warrant for it to be
No,
done.
sir. No, sir.
Which court in Jamaica
No,
grant the warrant
sir.
there? Stop,
Then
stop. No,
all
argue
over
like that.
when there
Don't
are
argue them like
interest,
that. Which
when they
court in
have
no,
interest in
stop.
criminal
No,
matters,
stop. No, sir, stop.
which includes
No,
national
Jim,
security.
at the second time,
Court
Jim,
signed
at the
these
second
warrants.
time today. No, Jim, at the second time today, you chat madness and call I go allow you to get away with it. But me gonna do what me can do while me can do.
Come here, man, this is
Me
matter.
now move from this position. You said the court, it is legal when the court grant them permission. Which
Yes, sir.
court in a Jamaica grant the permission for that to
proceed
happen?
with a criminal
Answer
investigation.
the
Yes, sir.
question. Which court in a Jamaica granted the request for that to happen? That's the question. Which court in a Jamaica?
From time to time, court signs
No,
all
sir.
sort
No,
of
sir.
warrants.
No.
For
Don't
stop
tell us about
orders,
convention.
All sort of warrants
That's
have
not
been signed, sir.
Jim, that is not the question. You deal with convention. Me not deal with convention. Me ask you a pointed question. Which court in Jamaica granted the permission for that action to be taken? It's very simple.
At the time, I don't
Yes.
have any specific knowledge of that
It
at the
was
time.
not done. It was not done. That's why it's called secret. Nobody don't know. Even the American government can come out and release the conversation with them and Peter Phillips, showing that them and Peter Phillips had then talk and he did this by himself. They basically want Jamaica off that man that is treasonous. He's a traitor.
No, man, it was in the interest of national security. Not
Which
that
interest
I
of
don't
national
know.
security? Which part?
Said, look how down say
Which is of which national security? Which part? And this me a talk about, Carl. You give these people
It was-
platform to chat rubbish, and when we try
It was
to
to fight transnational crime, sir.
Then are you Travis, and are you correct him, and are you put your matter out, and are you debunk it. Me not understand you. Now that you Travis.
Total
I am
madness.
well at it. So where how me come in now?
From him come here, him a chat rubbish. Even
The
the point when
MOU
he say,
was intended to
TCN
fight
Yo, big man, shut
transnational
up.
crime.
Big man, shut up. Another year time now. Carl, hear me I said to you. The man make the point, the man dare to say, that TCN came into Jamaica most recently. And when we stop to challenge him, you move on with the program. That
Travis, you're
should not
upset,
be the case. He said
Travis, you're
that
upset,
TCN coming out of the country most recently. And me bet him my personal money as well as other people put it up to prove it. And you give him a pass to walk by it. What is the point of the conversation if anyone can say anything without no consequence?
Because
What is the
Carl
point?
knows that I was relying on TVJ report.
Well, TV, sure.
Travis, you know you have to
TVJ
sort yourself,
said
though.
jump off of a cliff. Rely on
Travis,
that.
Carl, I just
Rely
want
on
to
that.
spend. I just want to say something for 30 seconds.
All right, go on one love.
Travis, you're upset, Drink some water, man.
Yeah, drink
Carl,
some water, Travis.
Wiretapping without a court order is illegal. And at the same time, it was the United States government who made Bruce Golding know that they have a MOU with the government of Jamaica to wiretap.
Because
This is our
when
citizens' fault.
when
So
Bruce
it was-
Colin in
You remember
the night, did
you remember the
believe
Ligani
them have some
argument?
rights.
You remember the Ligani argument with Bruce Golding? That is
Yeah,
why he said that
remember.
Constitution started
Yeah,
exactly.
And the American
So we
let me
didn't
just
know
tell
about
us
him.
that way. No, remember.
So we didn't know about MOU and it was illegal. It was illegal, Carl. I just say we or the JLP went around it and go hire Manat Phelps and Phillips. Where actually make it slide. Because it's like them hide and hire Manat Phelps and Phillips.
And that is it. And that is it. That is why every time I reason, I always reason cautiously by saying I stand to be corrected. I was saying if you listen to what I said earlier on, you know, me say wiretapping in itself, it cannot, it illegal.
Yes, Carl, it is illegal. It was illegal.
If you go through the right, wait the one love, if you go through the right channel, based upon the commission of inquiry and will come out, and in a Peter Phillips defense of national security, his argument, where it can seems like a good one, his argument was that because of national security, him could come on the here and announce it. We were saying to him, meaning John Public.
And again, Carl.
Meaning John Public, he has said to him, John Public, he has said to Peter Phillips, watch out, even if I'm a prime minister, you still hide it. Something not right. So something never right, something was untoward.
Carl, hold on, Carl. The bottom line is this. This was asked of you. Was it a constitutional breach? And when you went into your speech, I don't know. The simple
honestly
answer
don't
is
know.
yes.
I don't know.
And I said
you are
the
saying
simple
yes,
answer
but I am
is
saying
yes.
I don't know this. I don't know.
The simple but look how much people are telling yes now, Carl. Look how much people are telling.
No, I know how much people are saying not traveling. But I think Carl get upset and you upset.
But Travis, that is why Travis and One Love, that is why we have them program here. Because each one, I don't know if it was a constitutional breach.
Carl,
I don't
the United
know.
States take it upon themselves.
People say yes, it was.
Carl, the United States took it upon themselves to vice record such person conversation and had it ready and prepare the arrest. No court in Jamaica granted that.
Case, yeah.
Never signed no request for it happen. So it was illegal.
But the MOU, what it?
The MOU that Carl, MOU that about the MOU was to grant.
Hold on, I want wait now. The government of Jamaica at the time, through Peter Phillips, signed the agreement with the American government. So, and the American party, they were illegal.
No,
they were illegal where the American was concerned.
You're right, because the minister signed off on it without the rest of the country.
The minister signed on behalf of the country.
I have a question for you. The commission of inquiry that was referenced by many people. Was the commission of inquiry about to an attempt to find out what Peter did and why he did it? Was that the purpose of the commission of inquiry?
No,
and that is what upset me up to today. Nobody requests for Peter Phillips to answer.
Hold on. Carl, you know what the reason why I bring about this? Because you use the commission as a reference point to say, hey, this is how I take my position. And I'm now telling you that you're using the commission and referencing it out of context, because the commission of inquiry was never about that which you are attached to.
Who employ Manad Phillips and Phillips?
We know that, but that come up. And the reason why it come up is because Bruce Cole and the Prime Minister at the time was so strong in defense, and it was said that him a defend criminal. It was said that him a defend criminal. When Bruce Cole and Field said never do no such thing.
To the same case, the same Manad Phelps argument, one of the things will come out where me know say Peter Phillips actually work with the CIA. Nobody have to ask me or tell me nothing. That's what me I say. Peter Phillips as shadow minister for security said the United States government in some inquiry I said, the United States government found it easier to communicate with him as shadow minister of national security than the minister of national security and the government. A treason in commit. I'm gone.
Nobody wants to have that conversation. We want to glass over and talk about the minor. The major thing is that
look at people who have passed through the country.
This idea.
I said this already, I'll say again. Some of these TCN, right? Is it they use the same port at Jamaica to transition through to go to the border to go into America?
No.
So we ask for ratio. Do they?
Some of these,
Jamaica
some
then
of
fly
these,
to
some
the
of these,
next place?
right? Some of these Caribbean countries,
There are
right?
countries who fly through, who come through Jamaica to make their way to the United States because there's no direct flight
Yeah,
from
but we
Thank
matter
you.
Jamaica.
about,
Exactly.
we matter about.
Exactly,
Another
Travis. Thank you,
country.
Travis. Thank you, Travis.
No, Carl, very simple I ask you. If some of these people or some of the people who
No,
we have a problem
I
with,
think him
if they
talk
don't
about these
transit
people
through
presently
Jamaica.
are gonna come.
Okay, no.
Carl, in a sense, Travis, yes, because people use Jamaica throughout the Caribbean to link up, because there is no direct flight.
Exactly. There's no direct flight.
So
from-
yes, them actually come through here
Come
going to
through
United
here.
States, but
So
they enter
yes,
United
I-
States illegally.
I
So in
did-
other
I
words,
did answer
people
him,
use
yes. I was just trying
people
to-
use
to
all Caribbean
explain it
country
to-
for do whatever.
No, listen, I did
No,
say yes. I
not-
was just simply
let me-
trying to explain it to Carl. Carl, this is
me-
what he's saying.
Let me explain
Right?
something. Let me explain something to Carl that I believe he does not understand. The Montego Bay Airport is a regional hub that has flights going to almost all South American countries, whereas there are many islands in the Caribbean
East
that
and
does not
Eastern
have
Caribbean.
that. Yeah, that does not have that. You understand? So you have some people that are coming from other countries in the Caribbean that would have to come to Jamaica for a layover before they could head to places like
Thank you.
Panama
I am the one.
and
So,
places like Curacao.
I am the one. I am not cutting you,
and
right?
other
So I'm
South
saying,
American countries.
I'm saying to say, if these people were criminal from in their country and they are looking somewhere to stay, is it they would have not transition? Is it they would have finished them journey in a Jamaica and not want to finish their journey in the United States?
Some of them actually come to Jamaica already via to go which part them go. But me don't know why is it? It's so hard to understand.
And you know, as I tell you, brethren, that is why I love have them program here, because watch ya. Me willing to learn, and there's a lot of things where I don't know. I mean, I gotta be the first one to say I don't know.
You give you an example, Carl.
Yeah.
You give you an example. If you have a American visa or a Canadian visa,
Yeah.
you can get a flight from Jamaica any day to a next Eastern Caribbean island, and you can go BVI or any one of them. If you don't have an American visa or a Canadian visa or English visa, you have to take the direct flight from Jamaica to BVI.
Anyway,
Otherwise, you have to go stop over. And if you're not a visa, you can't stop over.
I want to make a point here. A federal court in the US ruled that the
Mr.
third
Chat
country
foolishness.
national was illegal. And now the Trump administration is appealing it. Andrew Holness should never, ever want to
Jim?
endorse
Jim?
illegality.
Jim, a different thing.
Jim?
Look here.
Right.
Jim.
Carl, let me respond. Carl, let me
different kind of
respond.
worm,
No, Carl, let me respond.
Did
Jim,
you
I want you to
see
read the
did you
entire
see the
ruling.
ruling? Did
I
you
want
see the
you to
ruling
read
the
the
other day?
entire ruling, Jim. You can't read a headline as your reference point because you are going to be misled if you only read headlines. I want you to read the ruling. And if just in case
No,
you're
but
not able to,
Travi,
let me just inform the public.
did he see the ruling that came down last week from the Supreme Court?
Let him go and talk.
Yes, but
Regarding
that's nothing
asylum
to do with that matter.
seekers.
Because the ruling from
the
the Supreme Court last week has to do with green card policy and
Rubbish.
TPS,
No, it had
temporary
nothing to do with
protection.
green. No.
Rubbish
No,
again.
you're talking damn
Rubbish
nonsense.
again.
No,
We're
Rubbish
talking
again.
about the third
but
country
I'll let Travi
nationals
go.
now.
Let Travi go.
Rubbish again, Jim. But let me say
Just
this.
read
Steve.
it. Read it,
If
Travis.
you read the entire ruling, you would have learned that is the absence of due process and the fact that the people aren't being notified that they're going to a country other than their home country.
Hey,
So
Dexter.
that's
Point
making
you're
illegal,
That
making.
is what.
What is the point you're
No, sir,
making?
you're not
That's
listening.
human trafficking,
What is
You're
the
sir.
not
point you're
listening. You're not
making?
listening. You're not
Dexter.
listening. You're not
Aye.
What is the
listening.
point you're
You
making?
said, let me show you so you don't understand what you're saying. You said TCN and a whole is illegal.
Yes, sir.
Rubbish.
It's human trafficking.
Rubbish, yata.
It's sending a person to a
Sir,
country that is
Sir,
unknown,
you're
not
talking
knowing
rubbish.
the culture, the
You're
language, and the
talking
people.
rubbish. You're
All right,
talking
just
trash.
let me give you one example
talk
before
crap.
I close. Let me give
No,
you
no,
one
no,
example.
no, mute your mic
Remember,
and
you know, that a
respond.
Jamaican
Mute
was
your
swept up. A Jamaican was swept up in
Carl,
it, you know.
me have to compete with him and make a bag of nice. Me don't need to compete with him and make a bag of nice, you know. The man already making crap. And this he doing. He tell one lie, and you corner him, he want a rope again for going to another. That don't make no sense. The lie you told them you're going to stand up 10 toes on it. You said TCN is illegal and the Supreme Court rule it illegal. And that's a lie.
All right. So
Don't
why
make
is
no
it?
new excuse. No. Don't make no new excuse. You lied. The
Yeah.
fact is you lied.
Let me respond to you now.
Do that.
Wha-
No.
a
We're going to
Jamaican-
take the new excuse from you.
No, I'm
Me know about
responding to you.
I know about the Jamaican that went to Estuani. I know about the one that went to
Yes,
St.
yes,
Kitts. Everybody
right.
knows.
So
The
if it
fact
was
is
illegal,
you lied.
okay.
Sir,
So if it
you
was
lied.
if it wasn't
You
illegal, sir,
lied.
why would Kamina Johnson Smith send for that Jamaican who was swept up and sent to West Africa? It is because it was illegal.
Was it- hold
That's
on,
why
Jim,
Kamila Johnson
Jim,
Smith
Jim.
remedied the
It's
situation.
a
Was
one
that
half
a
case.
matter-
You talk about a
was-
one half
Jim,
case, man.
Was that a matter of
Jim, hold on
legality?
there. Exactly.
No.
Talking
When
next time. That Jim Daniel
Kamina
says it.
Johnson Smith, hold on there. When Kamina Johnson Smith sent for the gentleman, was it a matter of legality? Was it on that basis that she did it?
It's also
Or
on humanitarian grounds.
hold on, my friend. Or was it that Jamaica was doing its good deed, right, for its citizens by going out there and bringing its citizens to back to Jamaica?
That's to
Was it a
show
matter of
you.
legality?
All right, that is to show you that these people,
No.
they
It
want
wasn't
to
a
come
matter
into
of legality.
Jamaica,
And
didn't
hold
offer
on, my friend. Hold on.
to come to
you-
Jamaica. They
hold
were
on,
forced
Jim.
to come to Jamaica,
Jim,
or if they should
Jim,
come.
Jim, nobody is being forced to do anything. You're not understanding what is happening. And that is the problem with you, comrades. You don't try to dissect the information properly. There are three parties involved in this whole thing, right?
Stop up the live.
The United Nations, Jamaica, and the United States government. There were people who were brought to the United States under the Biden administration as asylum seekers, right? Biden brought them there. Mr. Trump decided they're not staying there, right? They're gonna have to go back to their country. They can't just get up and send them back to their country because they are signatory, right, to the 1951 United States Convention.
Refugee, don't leave that word out.
Refugee. Yes.
Right, refugee
So
convention.
what happens is that the United Nations and the United States have a discussion about how they can go about sending these people back to their country, right? And that is how the TCN thing came about.
Sir, the
Understand the issues.
United Nations
Hold on,
plays no
Jim.
role in that, sir.
How do you mean the
Check
United
your facts.
Nations play? How much you have to bet that the United how much you have to bet because you just come up here talking things.
Dexter,
no,
I
yes,
want
you say
to
my
prove
idiot,
that
no,
no,
Chappie.
that
No,
the
how you
United
mean that you want
Nations
me
is
to
a part
prove
of
it?
the third country
All
national
right,
deal.
Carl.
Lord have mercy, Jesus.
No, yes, you say my idiot.
I
Yeah,
need
and
proof.
the mother
I
don't
need
tell you
proof.
extend the
That
truth now,
is
much
the
in-
first
No,
I'm hearing that.
well, me see it long time.
He's not
somebody get it
listening,
out.
you see?
The problem is this whole brazen is with his dunceness. I
You're
remember
saying
a
that
time
the
when
This is
people used to be
United
informed.
Nations sanctioned
there
this
was a
third
time when
country
people was
national deal,
ashamed.
sir?
Yes, sir.
There
I'm
was a
telling you that the
time-
United Nations
The
is very much
extended
a
truth
part of it.
now,
And
Much
Mr.
in
Bear,
narrative.
you know better than that. The United Nations is very much a part of it. And if you go back and you listen to Dr. Chan's response in Parliament, he did that came out.
Dexter, one
And if
second,
you
one
go
never
back
second.
listen
and you
for that.
listen to
Dexter,
the
Dexter,
Prime
one second.
Minister's, if you listen to that, let us make this point
Hold
and
on,
land.
Dexter, hold on. I want to say something.
Gentlemen.
Jim, do me a favor. You see, I want you to go back and read the Gleaner article that broke the story. And I think it is in the... I'm not sure what paragraph. I mean, I'm going to quote the
You know,
one
I'm going to
paragraph.
read the headline
But
alone, Chappie,
go and read the story, not just the headline. You will see the reference of the convention and the United Nations that Dexter mentioned. It is in the article, but you don't know because you've never read the article. And that's why you contest Dexter argument, not from a place
So,
of knowing what is going on.
If
It's
the
from
people,
out of
I
ignorance.
listened to Dexter. Dexter said that the people can't go back to their country. So if the people made a legitimate
No. I
asylum
did not
claim,
say.
hold on,
no.
hold on. If
I
the
did
people,
not say the people can't go back to their country. That's not what I said. I'm
what, they would
saying.
face persecution if they go
Listen,
back.
I'm saying that the United States could not send them back.
So,
as it is.
sir, okay.
Hold
So
on,
I'm
my
going to
friend.
respond
Just-
to that now.
Hold on,
All
just
right.
listen, man, before you respond. You have to listen to respond. You can't just respond to piece of the statement that I make. You have to listen to the full statement and then you can respond. That is the problem with you, comrades. You don't listen. Y'all just latch on to little pieces of stuff
Jim,
and then run with it and make a mockery of yourselves on the internet.
1 second, the next time. Jim, you see what you're trying to say? I already know, and I'll tell you this, the answer is in the Gleaner article. But next time I go finish, you're going to say it and I'm going to prove that what I just say. Finish next time. I'll make him come in. Go say what you want to say.
As the man just say, listen.
Tight agreement, right? With the United States, with the Jamaica, the United States, and the United Nations about how they are going to get these people to go back to their countries.
Okay,
it is simple that.
If those immigrants had legitimate grounds to file an asylum, why is it that the US is rejecting them? If they are legitimate grounds.
Asylum is not compulsory.
So hold on. So when the majority of people, let me ask you this now, Jim. I'm gonna answer it this way. When all of these people from East Kingston and all of these homosexuals that are connected to the PNP, they go abroad, right? And they claim asylum under the fact that they are homosexuals and they're gays and they are being persecuted here in Jamaica, right? And the United States go through individually and look at their case, keep some and send back some, right? What do you mean? You want to tell me that, hold on, man, let me finish up. You want to tell me that everybody who seeks asylum has a right to refugee status in the United States?
Okay, I can respond to that. So if it is that the US has done its investigation...
Hold on, when you homosexuals in the PNP, Jim, when you homosexuals in the PNP go abroad, tell lies because you want to stay in the same United States that you hate so much, that you all come on the ear and be crying and talk about we shouldn't assist them in the issue of security, and you hate the country so much, but you all go over there and tell lies, right? That as homosexuals of the PNP, that you are being persecuted here in the United States, in Jamaica, and you need to stay there based on refugee status. Do you think, right, that the United States must just say, all right, because you say that we must just give you free stay?
All right,
is that the argument you're making?
All right, let me respond to that now. If the US has done its investigation, like the State Department, and realized that those were not reasonable claims to make an asylum, then those people would be eligible to go back to their country since they were not being persecuted. So
and the United Nations is saying not so. You can't do it.
Well, I disagree with that, sir, because if you're saying that
the United Nations is saying based on the convention that you signed in 1951, it can't be done like that.
But sir, if they what is the
option that Mr. Trump and his administration has to them? They're saying, listen, we're going to have to find partners abroad who will take these people and allow them to transit through their countries. Right?
It's not a transition, sir. They are here permanently, sir. They are here permanently.
Hold on.
They will be coming.
Your comrade in Barbados, they have agreed to it. Your comrade in Antigua, they have agreed to it.
Antigua,
so why is it that you want Jim? The problem with you people are listening. That is why you come here telling us that there are people in St. Mary and the TCN program has already started when there is no truth to it.
I was relying on a TVJ report, sir.
You are coming here to tell us.
Dexter, he said they will be here permanently.
Oh yeah, I heard him. You are coming here.
The man just said they will be here permanently.
Because
but what if them they here permanently? So what?
No, but if I just make this.
The question of you ask is where that come from? Prove that, Mr. Jim. Prove that they'll be here permanently. Where can we find this information? Where can we get this information, Jim? Unmute your mic, man. Where can we get this information that they'll be here permanently?
Lindros Road. Because Lindros Road seemed to be his source, his most credible source.
No,
Anyhow,
sir.
as
I'm
I'd say,
saying
hold on,
when
hold
you're
on.
in transition,
Jim,
sir.
Jim.
When you're
Mhm.
in transition, you will.
Don't mute him, people. Don't mute. Jim, you might mute. Don't
Let
mute
him
him, people.
speak.
Who want to hear him say, man? Let me hear him say, though.
Yeah, what I'm saying, when you're in transition, you would only spend a few minutes or hours at an airport and then you depart
Rubbish.
to your intended destination.
Rubbish. You've never traveled before. You've never traveled before. Thank you for confirming. Thanks for confirming you've never traveled before.
Yeah.
Thanks for confirming you've never traveled before. Thank
Yeah.
I've
you.
never gone
Rubbish.
away yet.
You have
No,
confirmed
no.
that you've never traveled before. Thank you,
How
Jim.
long does
You
it
have
take
confirmed
Be
that.
the
to have
furthest
a
him go up a
connected
whole up
flight?
road.
How long
Thanks for
does it take
confirming
to
you've
go on
never
a
traveled.
connected flight?
Thank you
Jim,
for confirming you've never traveled,
Jim,
Jim.
can
How
I ask
long
you this,
does it
Jim?
take to go on a
Jim,
connecting flight?
Jim, can I ask you this? Jim, can I ask you this?
Ooh, poor
When you
Jim.
homosexuals from and PNP personals from East Kingston, right? Try to cross the border into the United States. How long do you all spend in Mexico?
I don't know about that. Whosoever,
No, you don't know about that.
I don't know. I don't have any experience of
Oh,
that.
you don't know about that.
Right?
Okay.
Know what he was about to say next, and it is in the Gleaner article. So let me prove it here, because I have it from another device and that wait. From the Gleaner article, TCNs not admitted by Jamaica would be transferred back to the US. They're not here permanently.
Thank
I
you
That's
very
already
much.
knew
nonsense, sir.
what you
Why
were
would
going
they
to
be
say.
taking here and then
No,
transfer back?
stop,
Come
stop,
on,
no,
that's
stop, no.
nonsense.
Stop,
That's
stop,
nonsense.
no, man. Stop, no, man.
You
Stop,
know
no,
why?
man.
You know why,
Stop,
Jim?
what
You know
God
why, Jim?
Almighty.
You know why? Because of based on the agreement that the bilateral agreement between Jamaica and the United States. That's why. It's a simple answer. Based
So
on
him
the
not hear the part.
bilateral agreement between Jamaica and the minister. Listen to me, now, man. The minister said it ad nauseum. He expressed it at the press conference. He expressed it in parliament. He expressed it in interviews on the radio, right? And you people will not listen because you don't want to hear. What you want to run with is that Jamaica is bringing criminals here, right? And they're gonna stay here permanently. That's all you want to run with. You want to run with propaganda. You're not here to learn. You're not here to know anything. And you're asking us to bait the Americans into a fight. You don't want me and Matlino to bait the Americans into a fight, you know. You don't want the guy from Antigua to bait the Americans to a fight, but you want Andrew Holness and the JLP to bait the American into a fight so that the Jamaican people will suffer. And hopefully, just hopefully, right? Just by some stroke and some magic that you people will enter into Jamaica house.
That is it. You know, next time. That is it, you know, with the PNP, you know. They always, every night them go to them bed, them dream of Jamaica burning down and move over the ashes. Every single night, every morning, them wake up, them up.
Them greatest wish.
Bad acts.
That's them greatest
That
wish.
is them greatest wish. And I just can't understand these people. Can't.
Folks, Dexton is correct. And I said it earlier, Carl. For the comrades, it is not about truth or getting the information about the program or being aware. It is about spreading the nonsense and the lies.
Propaganda HR guru.
Right. Because at some point, if you listen to the line of questioning and the reasoning where they come with it, you have to wonder at some point, you know, at some point, you have to disengage because you can't do they won't take the information from the minister. They won't take it from JIS. They might rely upon Glean and TVJ, who to date have not published any correct information about the program. Yeah,
and don't have any correct information about the program.
At some point in time, you have to disengage. You have to stop because it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. You have to entertain them. But if you want to, you can, you know. But at some point, you have to stop for your own sanity. You have to stop because their aim is not about being aware about the program or getting the correct information.
Yes,
it is about spreading propaganda, coming with the nonsense. And you know, listen, man. For your own sanity, you just have to disengage. You cannot beat a fool. You can't. We drag it down and beat you.
But HR, one of them not sit down and realize that nothing that them a try stick and the nation just not accept it. Only somebody accepting it is the people them who sitting at them surrounding. Them just not get that. If them now read the room right, or if them high no open or them ears don't open. But only every time them come with something to stick on the nation.
Leave them, Virgin. Leave them alone. Leave them alone and make them do what they want to do. Because look here. So in the other day, I never sure about the fourth term. But we can safely say the fourth term, not only a loading, but the fourth term load. Based on how these people are perform, all these people do, you know. If you look how every week them come a parliament, where them come to do. Them come with one aim and objective, and it's to disrupt. No solution to the problem with Jamaica face. I mean, none of us, as labor right and as well-thinking people, would say we don't have problem in Jamaica. Yes, we have problem, but not at the extent to all the PNP, all these people attack. And these people have never yet highlighted the good thing. Last week, I have seen where the minister who got on, I think, Westmoreland, the minister of local government, and hand out the checks them to the churches them. Them not clear not highlight that. Clear not have the time to highlight that. Clear not know to highlight the negativity. But it's not often time I give these people advice, but I give them this advice. The PNP, keep on doing
even this Jim guy that come up here. This Jim King guy will come up here. The first thing the man come up here, I say, yo, wait, Warmington I got. And the judge, the court gone grant him. I say, yo, come.
Yeah.
Warmington,
yeah.
That alone tells you when somebody can tell us say the court is wrong.
The court is wrong.
The court is wrong.
The court don't have no authority.
The court has not granted an injunction in relation to Mr.
Wait, man. And the court is the IC said it, you know. The IC Act. The court is the only institution, the only body, the only authority that can impugn a decision of the IC. And this idiot, I can tell you that the court error for granting an injunction to Wheatley.
HR, the court did not grant an injunction to Wheatley.
This classic idiot, I come tell you that. So the court must proceed with the case because Wheatley is a public figure and he needs to hold the highest standard. Listen, man.
Sir, the court did not grant an injunction.
Whatever stupidity you come with earlier.
An application was made, sir. The court did not make any determination.
Whatever stupidity you came with earlier, that is what I'm referring to.
Exactly.
You I don't know what.
You are saying that the court grant Mr. Wheatley an injunction and that is wrong.
I said, what kind of stupidity you came with earlier, that is what I'm referring to.
My understanding is that Abdul or whoever lawyer use makes an application.
Bro. Leave him alone.
You see these people, we must allow these people to continue to embarrass themselves. And that is where King are right now. Continue to embarrass himself.
What I get from this
PNP fraternity.
What I get from this man, even IC have more power than the court. That's what I get from him.
No. IC refers to matter for criminal prosecution, sir, which is adjudicated by the criminal court. Why I behind judicial review, sir?
Because it is his right to do so. It is his right to seek a judicial review in the court. It is his right.
If you want to explore the court, sir,
It is
the man's right.
Drink some water.
Yeah. So the rightful thing to do is to resign while you challenge
The rightful thing is to lock your mouth because you clearly have the capacity to understand. The rightful thing to do is to lock your friggin' mouth.
HR, control yourself, HR. Please, may I beg you.
Yeah, get a hold of yourself, HR.
HR, drink some water, bro. I understand. Drink some water.
The matter involving Wheatley has to do with public funds, sir, not a private entity.
Weird.
Man, shut up and stop telling lie
When they
there again.
reported that.
When they reported that?
Stop.
When you
Hold on,
reported that.
man. Hold on, man. This man here wants to get away with them lies. Hold on there. The man, you know, get away with them lies. At what time or where you read it say the Wheatley mix up in our public funds?
Well,
Which one you read that, sir?
When he was Minister of Energy,
Yeah.
3 of his executives were tried for fraudulent matters
new team,
involving
Where is that
hundreds of
case
millions
now?
of
New
dollars.
team, man.
Where is
New
that
team.
case? Where is that case? Where is that case now?
The case was
As a
No,
matter
make
of
him
fact,
answer. No, guys. What your mic? Wait, guys, make him answer. Where is that case now? The Petrojam case. Where is it?
the three executives were acquitted, but
Okay.
public officials are held to a higher standard, sir. They cannot be in office.
Mr. Man, with all due respect, you talk SHIT.
Carl.
Right?
Yes, because
You-
these
I
are
need
government
to
workers.
stop that.
you would permit me.
But
If you would
Carl,
permit
these
me,
are the
Carl.
lies he has
Hold on
been
there,
spewing from morning. You just
hold on.
you just hear them.
Philippians, hold on there.
But we
Carl,
allow
you
him,
would permit me to-
for show up himself.
Hold on. Can I ask this guy, Jim, if other than ministerial jurisdiction, did Mr. Wheatley have operational jurisdiction over Petrojam, Jim?
Yes, sir. He's in charge of all the entities and agencies that come under his ministry. So he is ultimately to be held accountable.
Hold on, Jim. I know you're not so bright, but listen to the question. Other than ministerial jurisdiction, did Mr. Wheatley have operational jurisdiction over Petrojam?
Yes,
Think
sir.
about the
The,
question.
the minister
Think about-
is in
hold on,
effect.
hold-
I heard
Jim.
what you said. I heard your
No.
question.
Next
I
time
don't
you
want you
raise
to
your
hear.
Yes.
Hold on, my
To the
friend.
question.
I
Listen
don't want you to
again. Close
hear.
your
I
mic,
want you
Jim,
to
and
listen.
listen.
You're
I want
asking
you to
about
listen to me,
operations.
man. Hold on, my friend. Hold on. Now. The process of understanding is this: you listen, right? You decode, and then you respond. So I'm simply asking you just to listen. Let me put it another way: think, and then respond. Other than ministerial jurisdiction, when Mr. Wheatley was Minister of Energy, did he have operational jurisdiction over Petrojam?
Yes, sir. He was in charge
Oh, he did?
from
Jesus.
top to
All right,
bottom.
All right,
Just
Carl.
like,
Carl,
hold
I
on,
think-
let me finish.
Carl, I'm gonna leave you to
Let
deal
me
with this
finish.
man
Let
because
me
this
finish.
man
You
not so
asked
bright.
me a
He's
question.
not so
Let me
bright.
And
finish.
what you said?
No,
I
he's not so
said
bright.
he was
You're talking
in
to me,
charge.
Dexter?
But
He
but
was
I'll
in
put it to
charge
you.
from
I'll
top to
put it to you,
bottom,
Jim.
just like
Hold
the
on, Jim.
Minister of National
Jim.
Security,
Jim,
who
I'll
told the
put it to
police
you. Hold
to
on, I'm
wipe
gonna
off
save
our
you. Let me save
Jamaican
you
young
from
men
yourself.
off the face of the
Shut
Let
earth.
me
And
save
police
you from
don't
yourself.
forgive
Hold
him.
on.
Shut
Hold on. Hold on, Philippian. Take time with him.
You don't even know how government works.
Hold on,
Shut
listen.
up now,
Hold
man.
on. Calm down,
Control
Philippian.
yourself, Philippian.
Hold on there, my friend. Let me save you from yourself. And I'm going to answer you, since you don't want to answer. Mr. Wheatley had no operational jurisdiction over Petrojam. And
Well,
I'm going
he
to
would have
ask you, hold on, my friend. I'm going to ask you to go and consult with Comrade KD Knight and find out what were the results coming out of that case that was launched against those executives in Petrojam.
But the monies were
Go
gone
to,
too.
hold on,
Even
Jim,
they were-
Jim, listen to
Keep
man.
your mic
Listen
closed.
and
Sir,
learn,
keep your
Jim.
mic
Just
closed.
listen and learn for a second, man. We know you want to be bright, but you're not so bright. But listen, you
Stop
can
embarrass
still have to
yourself.
grow.
Take your 1 minute. 1 minute.
Blair,
Hold on, then you,
Blair,
Richard.
no,
Hold
you
on
just
before
come
you come
here.
in.
Wait,
I want to
Blair,
make my point.
wait, Blair, wait.
I want to make my point, you, Richard, because I don't want you to come
No,
here.
no, sir. You wait.
I
Wait
want
the
to
turn.
say to you, Jim, go and find out from Comrade KD Knight, right? What were the results coming out of that case?
I can answer to that, sir. The 3 executives were acquitted, but the monies were gone. Them being acquitted doesn't mean that crimes were not committed.
Wheatley steal the money?
Sir.
You want a lawsuit? No. You want a lawsuit, and I want you to put your money, your mouth where your money.
No, you
put your
cannot
money
tell
where your
me
mouth
what to
is.
say. Hello,
No,
you
man.
cannot tell me what
No.
to say.
Did Mr. Wheatley steal the money?
Minister Wheatley
Did
was
Mr. Wheatley
responsible
steal the
for
money?
all the
Answer
entities
the
that fall under
affirmative
his
and say
ministry.
no.
Mr. Wheatley,
No.
he was not responsible for that. You need to stop. You just lied. You want wicked boy and huge him.
Let the man put his mouth
Philippian,
where
calm down,
his mouth where his money is. Let him bait himself into a lawsuit. Did Mr. Wheatley steal the money?
Minister Wheatley appointed all the three executives.
No,
on
that's
the
not what
board,
I'm asking you.
and
No.
he
That's not what I'm
was
asking you, my
responsible
friend.
from top
All
to
right, hold
bottom.
on,
my
there,
friend.
guys.
No.
Hold on there,
We
guys.
agree with you that Mr. Wheatley had ministerial responsibility.
Guys, next time. I don't know if somebody keep on a drop Mr. Blair out of the box. But if somebody had it, please stop it.
No, keep Mr. Blair. We want him here.
So
But I'm asking you, Jim.
next time you have
Jim.
some minister is in charge of operation of the entities that fall under their ministry. And I'm going to give you a classic example now, sir.
Yes.
Minister Chang.
Hold on. Before you answer that, I want you to tell me which department they're working in the ministry.
To wipe out
No, hold on,
our young
let me
men
hear
off
him.
the face of this earth, and we are seeing the bodies being piled up right now.
Oh, you're gone somewhere. You're talking
Madman this.
You're talking about
1 minute.
King or others. Mr. Blair say more 1 minute. Make we hear the 1 minute now. Mr. Blair, go on.
Yeah, earlier Dexter said the TCN is a partnership between three countries, three entities, Jamaica,
Yes.
the United Nations, and America.
Yes.
Right. You say it's a partnership between the three of
Yes.
them.
And that's what I'm rehearsing what the minister said.
Answer yet. The question not finished.
Okay.
Chavez said he will be going for the information to present the information to the platform. I am still waiting for the information.
Which
to show that
information?
TCN is a partnership.
You don't love peace, you know. You don't love peace. Hold on.
And America.
You don't love peace, you know, Mr. Blair. You don't love pease. You don't love peace because
No, you see, you have to present the information. May I listen to the information too?
Mr. Blair.
Hold on, I'm willing to learn, you know.
Mr.
I am
Blair.
willing to learn.
Mr. Blair. You really are gonna lie on me to my face like this? You really are gonna lie
the nation is a part of
You say you can't
Philippians, please. It's important that we hear because the man called my name. It is important that I hear what my name is being called about. Again, besides that, I afforded the privilege to repeat what you claim to hear again. Go ahead. Wait till you say here.
When Dexter made the statement, you concur with what Dexter say and say it is true as it is contained in an article in the Gleaner. So I am asking you to present the article in the Gleaner so that the platform and everybody who is listening can get the facts, not just me alone.
That United Nations is a part of
and
the deal.
I am waiting for the information.
All right. Hold on. Because
I want Jim tell me which operation from the government for 20 odd years.
I know what I said.
Minister has ever given me any directive as it relates to my daily operations with
They
them.
gave your managers and supervisors, madam.
They don't. They don't.
They wouldn't give you what they lower tier.
They would have
Philippians.
sending my IC report yearly, bitch.
To align with government policy.
Philippians, you need to just relax. You're out of control. You're out of control.
Philippian, control yourself.
Let me read this. Let me read this. Both countries intend that all actions taken under the MOU will be in accordance with the respective obligations under the convention relating to the status of a refugee, also known as the 1951 Refugee Convention, the document stating. Did I say something out of context or did I lie? What did I do?
Correct, Trevi.
But you never say a
And
lie.
it is the permanent secretaries who run ministries.
It's a United Nation here.
Not no minister, permanent secretaries.
Philippians,
I
calm
want
down,
to hear what Mr. Blair is saying because him call me name. I don't want to look like him so like him want to say me lie about something. And I
never
don't
said
take
that.
that lightly.
I
said
did not
sound of
say
it.
No,
that.
him say
I
yeah,
said
him a
it
wait for you
sounds
to
like
read the article.
I
Wanted
want,
you to
That
cite
you
what
read
you
has
claim.
nothing to do with the United Nations
Hold on,
signing
hold
up
on.
on the
Look here,
third country
stop your eyes
national.
now, because you're irritating
hold
me.
on, the king.
Jesus
Allow me
Christ,
to
we
make-
control this, we
Carl,
control ourselves, the
Carl,
man.
mute the man, you know.
Allow me to
Grown
make
people
a
up
Hold
here.
on,
Use up your mute button because a grown
Dexter,
people up
Blair.
here.
Could you just
A
allow me
You
to
Blair.
people
Hold
up
on,
here.
don't move yet,
respond
you
to
Blair. Don't
what
move.
Chavi
You
just
Blair,
said a
don't
while
move.
ago?
Don't you move. You
Can I be allowed to respond to what Chavi just said a while ago? Because what Chavi read.
Mr. Blair, we are hearing you.
Might mute and if
Go
somebody
ahead,
then
Mr.
shut
Blair.
up,
Go ahead,
do not do
Mr.
it.
Blair. Unmute your mic, Mr. Blair.
I'm just coming from
Sure.
work, but me that listen to the conversation.
Unmute your mic and me myself will probably start get out some people out of the box.
No,
Maybe
And
they
you can't take the foolishness.
you Blair.
Mr. Blair, continue.
Yes,
Carl,
Carl.
can I respond to him before
Hold
he
on,
continues?
Dexter. Hold
I just
on,
want-
Oh,
no,
you
Dexter.
can't
allow
respond
me.
and him don't talk yet, me I'm Dexter. Or if you respond, when am I going to say? When say you for you respond, Dexter?
Wanted to respond to
talk
his
yet.
first point
Dexter, you
because he
can't
made a
respond,
point
you
and I
have to
don't want
wait
him to
first.
move on.
No,
He
you can't
named
move on
Chavi
yet.
and he named me, so I want to respond.
No, hold on, Dexter. Hold on.
All right, go ahead.
Hold on. I remember what you said, You said it is a partnership between three entities,
Yes.
Jamaica,
Yes.
the United States, and the United Nations.
Yes, and I agree with that.
The article which Chavi quoted and read a while ago speak of a convention, which we all know there's a
Pertaining to
convention
refugees.
where refugees are concerned. There is a convention by the
But it
United
has nothing to do with the TCN agreement.
It has nothing to do with a partnership. So that is the question I want to Dexter. To bring
Yes,
the
GM.
information.
So let me
Alright,
know.
allow Dexter
Can I
to
respond?
Mr. Blair, allow Dexter to respond to that now.
I don't,
Please.
I don't mingle with the Gleaner because the Gleaner is not a reputable news organization. The Gleaner has been known to make erroneous statements, many of which they have to apologize for. And as a matter of fact, the Gleaner has been sued many a times for providing inaccurate information about individuals. So you know what I'm going to go to, Carl? I'm going to go to the Reuters News. And the Reuters News, right, in writing up about the article, they said that Jamaica signed an MOU supported by the United Nations International Organization for Migration, right? Attesting to what the Prime Minister said in his interview with Cliff Hughes on Nationwide, and also attesting to what the Minister of National Security in the person of Dr. Chang said in Parliament. Remember, Dr. Chang even said in Parliament, he said that some of us are also forgetting that there is a third entity involved. You know what is that third entity? The United Nations International Organization for Migration. I don't quote the Gleaner. I don't quote TVJ. I don't quote nothing that comes out of Lindros Road. As far as I'm concerned, they are not a valid or credible news organization. They are about spreading propaganda, dispensing misinformation, playing with headlines that give half truth, right? And baked in truth. I'm not about that. I'm talking about a reputable organization. If you don't want to accept that, both you and Jim, you can go to the writer's article, Google it, and it will
Dexter, what
explain
you
everything
read a
to you.
while ago.
Dexter. Words of context, yeah?
You read a while ago has nothing to do with the United
a while
Nations.
ago said that there is a partnership between the three entities. And that is what I am questioning. And I want to be specific because the emphasis is
from
on
the United States. You, Grant, you live in New Jersey. You live in New Jersey. Hold on. You live in New Jersey. So you
I
are
don't live
privy.
in New Jersey, brother. I don't
Wherever
live in
you
New
live,
Jersey.
you live in the tri-state area. Wherever
I
you
live
live
in
there.
New York.
Yes,
I
you live in New York. All right, you live in New York. You live in New York and you live in New Jersey. You transit over to
live
New
in
Jersey
Jamaica
sometimes.
too.
Hold
live in
on.
Jamaica
Hold
too.
on. You run me from Jamaica. But listen
No,
to
me
this.
live in
I'm just
Jamaica
simple.
too.
Hold
We have
on,
house and we
you,
have
Blair.
property in
Hold on.
Jamaica.
I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question. I want you to answer this question. Because you are privy as a person who lives in the United States to their system there and how their politics operate. Answer me this question. Why is it that the United States need a third party country to assist them in transiting those people to their back to their original country? Answer me that question. If there's no third party entity involved. Go ahead, Mr. Blair. You live in New York.
Next time I wouldn't qualify that as a question.
But
what do you mean you don't qualify? You want me to put it another way? You want me to put it another way?
I don't want to put it a while
Let me
ago
put it another way,
you
Mr.
said a while ago.
Hold on,
You said
Mr. Blair.
earlier.
Hold on,
You said-
Mr. Blair.
hold on,
Let me put
you-
it to you. No.
We are
You're
having a
not
discussion.
going to
Let
come
us
here
have
and
a
spread
discussion
propaganda.
now.
You are not going to come here and spread propaganda. If you want
Sir,
to have a
you
discussion,
failed to
let us have a
substantiate your
discussion.
argument.
I am asking you a question, Mr. Blair. As a person who lives in the United States, who hates the United States, who wants to see Jamaica in conflict with the United States, answer me this question. If the United Nations International Organization for Migration is not a part of this deal, why is it that President Trump, Secretary of State Rubio could not send those people directly back to Syria, directly back to their war-torn countries? Tell me.
Dexter, I can answer you. You have read reports
Mr. Blair,
that cannot substantiate your argument that the
you live in
United
the aquarium, Mr. Blair live in the United States. I want Mr. Blair to answer.
Sir, you did not substantiate your argument that the United
Said I want
Nations is a
Mr. Blair
part
to
of this
answer. You
agreement.
live in the aquarium. You live in the aquarium. We're
You
not
are
talking about the aquarium kingdom. We're talking about the United States.
Not
I'm a United States citizen, Mr. Blair. Tell us.
Next time, pause. Mr. Blair, pause. Jim, pause. All right? Mr. Blair, you're going to respond to the question asked of you by Dexter, like we responded to the question asked of us. Me first, I elected myself to answer first based on what you said. I said, I need to read what I'm talking about. I read it. You move on. I know you're dealing with Dexter.
Look here,
My argument is
doesn't need to answer a personal
oh my
question.
God.
This man is
not a personal question. It's a general question.
No. Hey.
He lives in the United States.
Dexter, let me talk to you
Sir,
first.
you are
Dexter.
getting personal with the man, and that is unethical.
You first, me are dealing. Mute your mic, Dexter. You first, me are
You
dealing.
getting personal with the Prime Minister, Mr. Wheatley. It's not unethical.
Dexter, you're bigger than this. Don't buy into it. Want you to stay calm or mute your mic. Jim, do not open your mic until I hear your turn. See him? Don't open your mic. Mr. Blair, I'm going to hand the floor over to you for you to answer the question asked of you. Or you can ask him to repeat or rephrase it, fine by me.
No, man, no. Hold on, man. Hold on. With due respect, I won't respond to Dexter.
Oh, why?
Dexter make an allegation a while
Dexter
ago.
is out of order to be getting personal with the man on a public platform.
And
Shut him up, Jim.
You're
Shut
rude.
up. Shut up, Jim, because you've been on...
Hold on, let me ask Mr.
Jim, close back your mouth. Close your mouth.
You live in the United States.
Mr. Blair, pause. They'll come back to you. Dexter, pause. Mute your mic.
Don't ask me any
Mute
questions.
your mic. Philippians,
Yes.
don't jump in.
No can't manage argument. That's the problem.
The nice and something we want to move away from that. I'm not going to deal with this no longer. Jim, for the last time, do not open your mic. It's not your turn. Why are you afraid of Mr. Blair answering the question? That's a rhetorical and I need to answer. Close your mic.
I've been muting him over and over again. He keep on opening his mic.
And I will repeat, I won't qualify this question with an answer. I don't think that means
Why? You live
and the The first thing come out of
Next time,
Dexter.
next time,
Leave
next time.
America.
Mr. Blair,
I
Mr.
hate
Blair, Mr. Blair,
America. I've never have a discussion like that. I love America and I love Jamaica.
Mr. Blair,
So why
don't repeat
you
it.
don't want
Mr.
us to help
Philippians,
America, our
Philippians, we
biggest
the man.
trading partner?
Philippians,
I never
relax.
said
The
I
did
Philippians,
not say
Philippians,
anything,
yeah,
no.
start a new argument. Just relax, the man.
The only question
Relax,
I
Mr. Blair.
ask is
Mr.
for
Blair, stop.
Dexter
Mr.
to
Blair.
qualify his
Mr. Blair.
argument as
Mr.
it
Blair.
relates to the
Mr.
three
Blair, stop.
entity in the partnership. That's all I
And he
come up
did.
here to
And he
nothing
did.
more.
And he did. I have nothing more. So, Mr. Blair, you see, you don't answer a question. You can leave or you can stay to be
No,
a
man,
part
no,
of
me
the
I go leave,
continued of the
man. Me I go
conversation.
leave. Me I go leave. I just wanted that
Have a good
question.
one. No, right. And we answer you and you say you don't answer no question. Fine, no problem.
Yeah,
We need the baga we not deal with. Can I tell you the truth, Mr. Blair?
Travis,
You see, at first,
Mr. Blair, don't.
when you say what you say,
Travis, hold on a
you get
little.
upset
Travis, hold on a
and it
minute.
could lead to
Travis,
disrespect,
please.
you know,
Travis, give me 30 seconds.
And so by the time of this we need to do. Just calm down, understand what
Hold
is
on,
being
man.
said.
Travis,
and stop
hold
making
on, man.
noise.
Mr. Blair. Mr. Blair.
Yeah,
The
Richie.
with the abbreviation for the transaction. The abbreviation for the transaction, right name?
It named Trans Country National. No say it name? TCN.
What trans mean? 2 or 3?
Well, me no know, because me no surprised.
That's not the acronym for it, though. It's
There is a-
TCN,
there
they're
is
in
a
trans
ambiguity.
country. Hold on. Mr. Blair, let me clear up something. No, Mr. Blair, your answer is incorrect. I'm here to clear up that. It's third country
allow me to
national.
answer, man. Man, ask me a question.
Yes, I'm here to say to you, say I must
There-
first
hold on,
heritage,
man,
third
there
country
is-
national.
No.
That's what it means.
Trans country
Not
national.
trans
Yeah,
nothing.
right.
It's third country
national.
nationals. Yes, go ahead.
No, third
Okay.
country national,
third-
not
and
trans.
third mean 3.
National. But hold on, man.
Hold on, man. Oh, no, hold on.
Ask a
And third
question,
mean
you want
3.
to answer, or you want me to go and go on?
Yeah.
You
No,
ask
man,
what
I mean,
trans-
beg you, stay.
Hold on, you ask what trans mean. That you say. But let me tell you something.
No,
There is
third.
ambiguity.
Third.
But it's trans is
He
not
said
in
third.
T.
Philippian, beauty
No,
mic,
it's
and let me answer
third.
the
The T for
gentleman.
third.
No.
Call.
Answer, make him answer, make him answer, make him
Third.
answer, please.
Third.
Make him answer, Mr.
Third,
Blair.
not trans.
Answer, Mr. Blair.
Okay, so you substitute the word trans for third, right?
No, hold on, Mr. Blair, he made a mistake. It's not trans. It's actually third.
Okay.
Come on, don't waste time on that
Third country
foolishness.
nationals, right?
Come on.
Yeah, and that will be Jamaica, United States, and who?
The country of origin.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Blair.
Thank you. All right, Carl, we just come in from America and get a shower. I'm going to look something to eat. Talk to you.
All right, take care. All right, take care, Mr. Blair.
Yeah,
God
but
bless
next
America,
time,
Mr. Blair. God bless
qualify your
America.
argument. Here.
Happy 4th of July when it comes, Mr. Blair. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July when it comes.
Oh my God! I can't believe
Yeah. I'll be at work and then I'll go and eat my turkey.
Happy 4th of July. Why you didn't go to Cuba? Why you didn't go to Russia? Why you going to go to North Korea? Happy 4th of July.
Yes, so
And
now
next time,
take over my life.
next time, me not this nobody, but the brother when named Jim in the comment, in the box. Jim is a total madman. You just listen to Jim.
So my mother called me, I hear the live and said, okay, all right, go on back at work.
Jim no listen for you understand, no. Jim listen for respond. And him tell you, no. Let me respond. You understand? No, let me respond.
Skyfall, what go on?
One guy feeling there.
Yeah, man, I'm there about. Remember, say it.
Jim Overstein, welcome now, you know, with all the respect, you know, because.
No, it don't work that way there. If him a reason, I don't know it for you.
But him not reason.
Well, you see.
Jim a run with propaganda. Jim go watch TVJ News
Jim is a
and
madman.
I spread TVJ propaganda and lies.
Jim is a madman.
Jim seems unhinged. Trust me.
You can take with yourself, you know. Since Carl will remove you, you can just exit nicely, you know.
Well,
you have to stay,
all right,
you know.
all right. Make we,
Mr. Uriel.
Yeah, well, go on. I told you, may I listen to some bad man, yeah. Me don't know. Me don't know.
Jim,
Me
can I ask
don't
you
know.
a question, Jim? I'm sorry, Mr. Euro. I just want to ask you
May I
that. Can
come
I ask
down
you a
and give
question,
Paul
Jim?
my box?
Why, Mr. Euro?
Because
All right, Philip, man, but we keep.
Yeah, but Jim, they know. Ask Jim.
Please just let sleeping lion.
Yeah, Master Jim.
I'm hearing you loud and clearly.
No,
I
man,
can
the old
read
man will
out
ask
all
him
the
a
policies
question.
you're talking.
The old man will ask him a question.
No problem. Go ahead.
What you want for Jamaica?
Okay. I want the people of Jamaica to hold government accountable, to improve health and education, and to make Jamaica a better place. Cut poverty, cut embezzlement among public officials, and to uphold the rule of law.
All right. Poverty was 15%, and I know it is something like 8 point something percent.
I'm not seeing that on the ground, though. I'm not seeing the reality
No, you
on the
won't.
ground.
You won't. No,
I'm
you
seeing
see,
more hardship.
hold on. If I come and show you say the sky is blue, you're going to tell me say it's white right now. Because it's your mind, it's your common mind which is telling you that, you know. I live into a community which was poverty, right? We are a farmer. And me know say in the last 6 years, me see everybody buy car. That is I mean everybody mean over 110 person buy car in my little
the
community.
banks own those cars. The banks own those cars. Those persons who sit driving the cars, they don't own it. They don't have it on title.
Not your blame.
The banks own those cars, sir. The banks.
Well, his ambition going on the cars, sir, because me do the same thing to because 2011, me take out a brand new car, right? A brand new something the SUV, and me don't pay for it in 8 years, and it's my car, so everybody can do that. So if you don't have capital, you can't go to a bank or get anything, sir. So you cannot go into the bank and just get a car, so not go so.
Check Neon's trucking on 131 Constant Spring Road, where hundreds of cars are being impounded and kept for NCB Bank, sir.
Whose fault is that? And is that the fault of the government?
I don't know. Well, answer. I don't know, Mr. Kiara Pound. I don't think that Mr. Kiara Pound. You have some pound per halfway tree road from Crossroad straight up to Constant Spring. Years. Them a pound car, sir.
Mr. Senior.
Right? And it's workless a man, workless a man, pound.
Ask him about the houses taken by FINSA. Talk about that, Jim.
No, but me not even want to go this way, you know, because you see, me not like, me I listen to him long time, you know. And me can't know where mind and him soul and heart is. He mentioned saying he want to see we hold people accountable. But I know these people, if it's not all accountable yet, and them are lead our government now, them mean them in a opposition right now. Two particular of them right now in our opposition right now. Right? Where are the people who benefited from 400 and something thousand worker in business we collapsing in Jamaica? And they are the benefits. And you is going where you are going to tell me, say, if you want to see people who are accountable.
But I see some of the architects of FinSAC, like Hugh Crosby, who is the head of SSL. I saw that he financed Andrew Holness and turned him into Prime Minister. And I saw $400 million moving from SSL through NCB and ended up in the Prime Minister's account.
Wait, hold on. So the architect of what? Hugh Crosby, the architect of what?
Hugh Crosby is one of the architects of SSL from Eagles Merchant Bank with Dr. Paul Chen Young, sir.
Hey. Where you seen the talk?
The court ordered him to freeze many houses and cash, and he refused all court orders. Michael Hilton was the Attorney General of Jamaica.
Michael
Right?
Hilton
Then
was
it's
the
the same
Attorney General.
lawlessness you
Wait,
has brought
Jim,
to SSL
Jim, wait, no man.
and
Jim,
has
wait, no.
Michael
made
Hilton.
Jim, yeah, move too fast.
Yeah, I
You
want
say
to take a lot of
Michael
time with it,
Hilton
but I
is
have
the
to listen
Attorney
with it.
General. You say Michael Hilton is the Attorney General of Jamaica. When was this, Jim?
Solicitor General, sir. Solicitor
You
General.
see when you chat, no, you chat part though.
Solicitor General.
You see when you
Solicitor
chat, no,
General.
you chat part though.
You're majoring in minor matters, sir. Solicitor General.
Jesus Christ.
So what I'm saying, those guys should have committed acts of fraud when they were running their banks. Guys like Dan Crawford, who were supportive of the Jamaica Labour Party, right?
Sir Kingston, blessings to you.